Aloha, everybody. Come on in. We are back in Hawaii, and it's just me and Nancy. We're here on Maui, and we are here staying at the Residence Inn Maui, which is located in Wailea. So if you're familiar, Wailea, that's the area with lots of beautiful hotels like the Andaz, the Wailea Beach Marriott, the Grand Wailea Waldorf Astoria, the Fairmont Kealani, and so there are also smaller hotels like the AC Hotel, which is also a Marriott, and the Residence Inn, also a Marriott, is also here in Wailea, and that's where we're at. This is the Residence Inn Wailea here on Maui, and we were given this is a studio, not a suite. It's a functional studio, and it's a Residence Inn, and so you get what you get typically from a Residence Inn. So we've got our fridge, got our microwave, we've got a little stovetop. It really feels like a little dorm. That's really how I'm feeling right now. It's got its own little dishwasher right here, all right? And because it's a Residence Inn, you've got your plates and your bowls and your glasses and your wine glasses, your toaster, and so anything that you can that you'd be thinking of having because you're staying in a residence type of setting. So again, it's got also right here, I'm gonna show you, it's got pots and pans and cutting board. So I don't want to say that it's fully complete, but you know, it's really got things that you need. There's your spoons and your forks, your knives and your can openers. Pretty much it. You know, there's a couple of bar stools right here, and so it's you've got your sink, and they give you your detergent, and also for your dishwasher, and so it's really ready to go. All right. Again, it's a studio. It's not the biggest room, and right here, maybe let's take it from here on this side. We also have a little sofa sleeper, and so I believe this is a full-size sofa sleeper. All right, we obviously have no need for it. It's just me and Nancy, and we have our TV over here. I've got a little workstation right here. Okay, and obviously the bed. All right, it's a king-size bed, and I'll show you the bathroom. So right here, I'm gonna take it to the bathroom. We've got our little closet space. There's a safe, more drawers for our clothes. All right, and there's a mirror. And here in the bathroom, there's the sink and the toilet and the shower. Okay, so this is our studio suite. Oh, what I forgot. Hang on. Let me show you where the money is. All right. So this is, again, the Residence Inn here in Wailea. So I'll show you. Woo, I can feel the heat of the sun. A couple of chairs out here. And let me show you. We have the ocean. Oh, look at that. The sun will be setting in about an hour. Oh, excuse me. And I sneezed. So here we go. And we also have a pool view right there. And this is a U-shaped property. So we're on the left-hand side of the property. Okay. I went for a swim earlier today. And there's also a place, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. Right there. There you go. I can zoom in. Look at this iPhone. Those are barbecue grills, and you can actually use them. That is for Residence Inn guests. All right. So again, I'm going to take you back inside the room and talk to you how we booked this. Here we go. Where is my beautiful camera woman? So let me close this because it's really bright. So this is good right here, I think. So maybe right here. All right. So why are we here in Hawaii? we have these certificates that we got from our Marriott card about a couple of years ago, and because of the pandemic, we haven't really had a chance to use the Marriott certificates. And at the time of the sign up, we were given 5 certificates worth 50,000 points each, meaning you can book a property up to 50,000 points. So you can book a property that's charging 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, or 50,000, any of those properties, and you can use 1 certificate per night. And so we had an opportunity to use those certificates when we went to Oahu a month ago. But with the Marriott, especially on Oahu and Waikiki, you have to pay resort fees, you have to pay parking fees, and resort fees, I'm just gonna round it off. It's usually around $50 on the resort fees, and same thing with parking fees, $50. And so if we had used those 5 certificates on Oahu, that's an easy $500 right there, right? And I'm not really thrilled of shelling out $500 on resort fees and parking fees. And so we opted to use some of the certificates here on Maui. The Residence Inn does not charge any resort fees, so that's a big plus. Okay, the Residence Inn Wailea does not charge any resort fees. There are parking fees, and the parking fees vary. In this particular case, this resort charges $30 parking fee. We did stay at a courtyard, not a Residence Inn, at a courtyard, Oahu North Shore. We used one of the certificates, and we were only charged $15 parking fee, no resort fee. So if for those of you where those dollars matter, to me it does. I don't like paying resort fees, so just keep that in mind whenever you book a Marriott property. In our particular case, the only thing we're paying for are the $30 parking fees. It's I don't want to say gated, but it's one of those parking lots where there is that thing that goes up and down, and you'll need to have your key card to flash your key card for the that thing that goes up and down to let you in and out of the property. So going back to the property itself, so we use 50,000 certificates, certificates worth 50,000 points. And if you were to stay on a night like this, this studio goes for over $900, including taxes and fees. Guys, I will not pay $900 per night out of pocket. I mean, imagine we're gonna be here for like 4 nights. What is that? I mean, that's like $3,600 if you were to pay for that out of pocket. I am not gonna do that. But this is where your points that you earn or certificates that you earn from your credit cards come in. That's when they come in. Use those certificates wisely. You don't have to go to Hawaii. You can go anywhere in the world. There are Marriott properties anywhere in the world. In our particular case, it's so much easier for us to fly to Hawaii because knowing that our hotel stay will be covered using these certificates. So just make sure that you use and book wisely. There are many, many more Marriotts out there that are worth 50,000 points or even less, that are more beautiful. I'm not saying that this is not a beautiful property, but there are lots of Marriotts in the world. So if you have a Marriott certificate or points, make sure you choose wisely and find properties that will really suit your needs. All right. Other things that I'd like to share about this property, there is a gym downstairs. There's a shuttle, right? There's a shuttle that drives you around the Wailea area. And so you just have to let the shuttle driver know where to be dropped off, and they'll pick you up. And so you just have to arrange that.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Oh, that's big. Breakfast. While we are Marriott Platinum and Gold Elite, my wife and I, you don't need to have a status here at the hotel to have breakfast. Breakfast at any Residence Inn anywhere in the world that I know of comes with breakfast. And so here in Hawaii, this morning, there's waffles, there's turkey sausage, there's eggs, there's scrambled eggs, there's cereal, there's oatmeal, there are bagels, there's muffins and toast.
Fresh fruit.
Fresh fruits, milk and juices and coffee. And so There was also tortilla and salsa and cheese. And so typical, it's not your typical American breakfast, but it's your typical hot breakfast. And so that is a big plus, especially in a property like this, especially here in Hawaii. You know, things can easily get very expensive if you are only looking for touristy things. But to have your breakfast covered is a big plus, especially for those of us with families. So keep that in mind. You know, this is again the Residence Inn Wailea here on Maui. Anything else I might have forgotten?
How about the beach?
The beach. Okay, the beach. But while we're talking about the beach, I mean, let me open this again.
And the grill.
Right. I actually did show them the grill earlier. The beach.
Nice.
It's again sundown. You can't really see it, although it may look like it's really far. It's really just a couple of minutes drive. That's the beach. All right. The nearest one, I believe, is Ulua Beach. And so Ulua Beach is right next to the Andaz Wailea. And again, a beautiful beach. And I do hope to go there tomorrow. It's just nearby. There's public parking. You don't have to be a guest of the Andaz. There is public parking for you to use. And so there's Ulua Beach. There's the beach right next to the Grand Wailea. Long beach. And then there's, if you drive like 5-10 minutes further, there are more beaches. One of the popular ones is Makena Beach. That is big beach, you know, really big waves. You know, could be dangerous at the same time. But, you know, if you really want to body surf or just hang out, you know, go to Makena Beach. And so there's also Kihei, which is about a 10-minute drive. You know, our very favorite beach is the Kamaole Beach Park 3. There are 3 of them, but it's Kamaole Beach Park 3. It's the very first beach that you will hit once you leave Wailea. It's only about 10 minutes drive. It's really close. One of our favorites. So you can't really beat it. I wish I could show this to you one more time behind the glass doors. That's our view.
How about the next door, Marriott?
Right. That's right. One more thing. Lots of things. I mentioned to you about the AC Hotel Marriott. It's another Marriott property, brand new property. It's right next door. It's maybe about a minute drive away from the property. Brand new. It's actually, I don't want to say a step down, but the AC Hotel is more of a functional kind of a property. But because it's brand new, it's got a really great pool. You know, it's really charging quite a bit, like a lot of points, like 60,000 points. And I think on a night like this, it might even be charging close to $1,000, if not more. So again, guys, this is all about location. So think about this. Residence Inn and the AC Marriott hotels are charging close to $1,000, if not more. What more about the properties like the Andaz, the Grand Wailea, you know, the Wailea Beach Marriott, the Fairmont? You know, those properties, they got to be charging over $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 per night. So it's amazing what these points can do, because we've got bookings at the Andaz later. We've stayed at Grand Wailea. We've stayed at the Wailea Beach Marriott, all because of credit card points. All right. Please give me a like. Follow me on Instagram at Daddy Travels Miles. I'm also on Facebook. I've got a growing community of 3,700 members right now and growing. So follow me, Daddy Travels Miles and Points. All right. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and share. Please share and invite your friends and family to follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. All right. So thank you again. Aloha.